The following trios contest is scheduled for one fall, already in the ring, fighting out of the office, Zaidan, Jay, and their opponents, being accompanied by the great and devious Ultramantis Black, fighting out of Fujii Emerald Dragon, the great Tanuki, Shiroke Kitsune, Yokai, Butai. Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. We are getting word from Ultramantis Black, and he seems a little bit shaken after that sarcophagus. Oh, what? Well, there are now 4 members, including Ultramantis, of each faction. Yokai, Butai, and the monster. Oh. Ultramantis has planned a faction survival match. We will have to get the AWL Commissioner's okay on that, but a fascinating start to the evening. Bang the gong, the match is on, and a thrust kick by the Emerald Dragon takes the Tachiai for the Yokai Butai. Good evening, wrestling fans. As I said, we are sold out, super no vacancy tonight at the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's AWL Hontai, episode 487, backdrop driver. Shades Takeshi Morishima, should I say stolen from Takeshi Morishima. Irish whip off of the center of the ropes. Goes for the German, oh God, turns him inside out with the German. Yamada Jiro, the office boy of Zaidan J, is actually a somewhat skilled wrestler. I say somewhat because his win-loss record absolutely sucks. Irish whip, tag, no tag made. Excellent timing by the Emerald Dragon, looking for a vertical suplex. Gets it, snap suplex. Fantastic start, a tag made to the great Tanuki. We have got a huge night set for you folks. We have had to make a few changes to the card. I do apologize for that. In the main event, for the AWL World Tag Team Championship, United Empire versus the Xyberhawx. It is now a non-title match. Zack Sabre Jr., the former IWGP champion, versus Fujii Takuma. MAZOKU in tag team action against TMDK. WIllow, Nightingale, and White Tiger after what happened at the title match last week. And Akira Merune, Spring Tiger, and being told that is now a #1 contenders match for the title that the champion hasn't actually shown up to work in half the season. Cover here, 1, 2, well, not even 2. The great Tanuki able to get his shoulder up just before that 2 count could even be registered. Great Tanuki on the ropes, literally gets that shoulder tackle straight down to the floor. Tag made between the very kind assistance of Zaidan J. Main event tonight will also be in tag team action, traditional 2-on-2, as the Xyberhawx will defend against the United Empire of Shinhyon Puroresu. And think about, okay, we just heard a massive bombshell from Ultramantis. I have never heard Ultramantis Black stutter over his words in nearly 20 years of listening to this man speak. And I'll be honest, Ultramantis Black, I could listen to that man read the phone book. That guy was ASMR before ASMR was invented. But stuttering over his words, showing the effects of putting Ophidian in the sarcophagus, sending him out of the Animated Wrestling League, probably out of wrestling forever. And now, claiming that the monsters of the Monster Union, King Akira, the former Grand Champion, Hebitsky, former Tag Team Champion, Nekomusume, Wild Thing, the Unholy Alliance, that they are fellow yokai, that they are kin to the White-Bird Fox, Shiroke Kitsune, to the Great Tanuki, to the Emerald Dragon, that they should all be under one banner. The question is, what banner? The Monster Union or the Yokai Butai? The challenge has been made to the man who at one point was known, only 2. The challenge has been made to the man who was once known as the Field Commander, and now I guess we assume the de facto leader of the Monster Union. Tag made, tag Kogeki, drop toe hold into the elbow drop. Very simple, one of the first tag Kogekis you get taught in the AWL dojo. Emerald Dragon in his former guise as Wyvern, a graduate of that AWL dojo, chosen by our head trainer, the original AWL Dragon, to be the bearer of the sigil, to carry his legacy on forward. Beautiful rider kick off of the top rope, down to the floor. Such a dangerous, dangerous maneuver. I have seen across all of wrestling, ever since the horrendous, fluke, nasty injury to Kota Ibushi that is expected to put him out of wrestling for 2 years, from a fall from the top rope down to the floor, I've seen a lot of wrestlers hesitate to go up to that top rope thinking, hey, I don't want to lose 2 years of my career. If anything goes wrong here, I'm in trouble. 20-minute time limit in this match with 20 counts. On the outside, nasty takedown by the very kind assistant of Zaidan J. He's not, no hesitation, wait, a little bit of hesitation here. Will this reset the count? That's going to be up to the referee. A miss. Yes, it does reset the count. 5 minutes gone. 15 remain. Electric chair position. The Emerald Dragon having to sneak his way out of that. Goes to the chop block. Does not connect. The very kind assistants didn't graduate from the AWL dojo. They didn't graduate from any kind of wrestling training. They are Yakuza street punks. Follow an elbow. Oh, look at this. The strength, the body slam. Trying to win a wrestling match with a body slam. One. Who do you think you are, Matt Classic? Doesn't work that way. Maybe once upon a time you could win a wrestling match with a body slam. Even Hulk Hogan needed the leg drop to put away Andre the Giant. Oh, wait a minute. Now that's a little more like what I would expect out of a couple of Yakuza heavies. And I think Emerald Dragon busted open here at the hands, the knees, and now the feet of the very kind assistants of Zaidan J. The masters of the hostile corporate takeover, emphasis on hostile. One. No, I don't think even a 1 count there. Quick breakup by the first member of the Yokai Butai, the great Tanuki. Reversal of fortunes, kick to the midsection. And, oh, beautiful alley-oop powerbomb. But somehow this muscle monster able to get back to his feet. Side dragonic leg sweep by the Emerald Dragon. Are we going to see the box? Yes, we are going to be looking for the 9-tailed twist, the Kyubi Nejire, to finish it off with a little Kitsune K, Puroresu, Fox style. You've heard of strong style, you've heard of sneaky style, you've heard of sloth style. This is Fox style, baby. Emphasis of strikes, emphasis on the educated feet. Face, or should I say muzzle, to the knee. And tried to surpass the Yokai, surpass the gods of the Kamigoye. Tag made to the office boy, the founder of Zaidan J. Eliminated from his own position, not so much kicked upstairs, kicked downstairs to the basement. Oh! Shoulder tackle. What are we going to see here? Oh God, he's trying to pull a Nakamura. Yamada Jiro, since he started in the AWL, has been famous for stealing the moves of more famous professional wrestlers from Japan. Oh, wait a minute. Catch! Power slam! "12 minutes on the clock. Tag not going to happen. Oh, wait, no. Tag does happen. Tag won't get the opportunity. Great Tanuki barely in the tag zone. Up, down! Reversal of fortunes. Takes him in the wrong direction. And a nasty big boot. That's not how that... No! Yamada Jiro is the legal fighter right now. The referee's going to have leg drop. And the referee's starting a disqualification 5 count on the very kind assistant. Tanuki! Kakure no Jutsu! He's down! But he's not supposed to be in the ring! 2! If the ref gets to 5, it's an in-ring disqualification count. We could have an in-ring count out here. I think the great Tanuki thinks, oh, he's out of it. That Tanuki Kakure no Jutsu. Ushigoroshi. 5. No, it's over. It's over.
Here are your winners as a result of this qualification, Yokai, Butai.
I don't know if that was strategy or dumb luck, but a victory for the Yokai. Coming up next, I don't know how this is a #1 contenders match, to be honest with you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a #1 contenders match for the AWL Joshi Championship. Introducing first, getting her with the ring from Tokyo, Japan. She is the #2 rank in the AWL Best 4. I don't want to call her this, but okay. Canada's Best Wrestler, Akira Merune.
Well, I say I don't know how it's a #1 contenders match. Obviously, when the #2 rank is wrestling the #1 rank, that's a contenders match. But who's the champion? Black Tiger Queen? We haven't seen her since the summer. We haven't seen her since the Natsu Taikai when she lost. Pinned 1, 2, 3, center of the ring, never happened before, and she is a sore effing loser.
And her opponent making her with the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger Style. He is #1 rank in the AWL Best 4. And the Natsu Taikai Nisen 25年優勝者 Spring Tiger!
Spring Tiger with the... Oh, wait a minute. Finally, the AWL Commissioner showing a bit of backbone. An absentee champion cannot be tolerated, even if it is a record-setting reign. And Spring Tiger is correct. She was the one who beat Black Tiger Queen to not only move forward in the Natsu Taikai, but to deliver BTQ her first ever loss. Her first ever loss where she was pinned. Bang the gong, the match is on, and Spring Tiger coming out of the corner like a house on fire. She wants the queen. Champions Week, mid-season supercard, where every single championship must be defended. And all things considered, this could be the main event. At least we could decide it here. Oh, nasty moonsault. I mean, those moonsault looked great, just didn't hit anything. If you're wondering why the heck the Japanese woman is wearing a singlet that calls her Canada's Best Wrestler, a long-awaited match with Amy Wade of our AWL Strong and Free branch over in Canada. And down with a fisherman driver there. As a psychological sort of FU to Amy Wade. The Mistress of 1,000 Holds, Akira Merune, has been wearing that Canada's Best Wrestler outfit for a while now, but I don't think she's going to qualify here, no. That's the problem with the flash pin. You need the referee to be on top of it. Springboard, flying forearm, very similar to the attacks of Amy Wade here. Maybe that's deliberate, trying to psych out the Mistress of 1,000 Holds. Oh no. Right, oh, slingshot rider kick from the classically trained Golden Tiger, Spring Tiger, the sensei of the United Tigers Auxiliary, a member of whom will be in action a little bit later tonight. Knee to the stomach, great strike with a step back there. Collar and elbow tie-up, goes to the side headlock. Of course, the Mistress of 1,000 Holds. That's going to be in the repertoire, very simple side headlock. Oh, great takedown. With almost a standing drop toe hold and a back heel kick. Oh! And a simple mid-level kick. That's the second time we've seen that do a lot of damage in this contest. And now we're getting into the Tokon stuff. We're getting into the fighting spirit. We're getting into the grit that we see between Japanese wrestlers all the time. How much can you stand before you fall? 7.5 minutes remain in the 10-minute time limit of this one-on-one match. Bring it on, says Amy Wade. I'm going to get you to take... then just screw it. Let's just go for it. No more taking turns. Let's just hit each other. And it looks like Amy Wade's rival, the Misses at 1,000 holds. Akira Merune! Diving clothesline. Turns her opponent's head. That's to make it harder to engage the shoulders. Come on, Amy Wade has got to be watching this, pissed off at Akira Merune. Nothing she can do about it as neither hold a championship. Perhaps, if the Mistress of 1,000 holds that discus lariat were to pick up the AWL Joshi Championship, we could see a return of that rivalry. Oh God, looking for the sharp, no, an inverted, no, she's looking for total submission. It would have to be a verbal tap out, but that's such a hard hold to hang on to. Total submission. Ineffective, unable to maintain this late in the match. Looking for a Canadian spear, perhaps. Whatever Akira Merune was looking for, she's not going to get it. Irish whip. Boom! Discus, is that a lariat? That was a discus sledgehammer, I think. The centrifugal force, moonsault press off of the red rope. The Hinamaru represented not just in our corners, but in our ropes. The circle of the sun. What do we have here? Looks like almost like an inverted, oh! An inverted figure four with a little bit of a calf killer mixed in. Nasty looking elbow drop off of the ropes. We're about to hit the halfway point. There you go. Spring Tiger, all that training, that lifetime of training, living and working in the Unified School of the Tiger Style, literally living in the dojo. Somehow with the strength to,
5 minutes cut.
somehow with the strength to pull down that top rope and use it as a weapon, bending the rules but not breaking them, says Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. The winner of this match will be the #1 rank in the best four, will be the #1 contender at Champions Week, assuming the champion has the ovaries to show up. Oh, drop kick into the corner. Excellent height on that. Akira Merune, she may be a jerk, but she is an amazingly skilled athlete. First ever AWL Joshi champion. Half of the first ever AWL Joshi Tag Team champions. Side Russian leg sweep, looking to get back. Oh, seated Manji Gatame. Akira Merune looking to regain her championship, arguably, as she's the one who established it. Looking to be the first and last AWL Joshi champion. There would be circular poetry in that, but sometimes in life, as in wrestling, the better angels of our nature find a way. Can the Golden Tiger get her hands on the woman that she beat in the tournament that she won? Only the second ever Natsu Taikai champion, the first Natsu Taikai champion, Black Tiger Queen. So she literally took a belt from Black Tiger Queen. The Natsu Taikai Yushosha mark of victory belt. Taiga suplex holdo. 1, 2, no! 2.5. Says AWL official Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Both women looking for position here. Akira Merune dominant at the moment, but time is ticking away.
Something no 3 minutes left.
But such a well-placed kick to the face. Looking for the Tiger Bomb, I think. Yes, original Tiger Bomb. When I say classically trained Golden Tiger, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. 1, 2, no! 2.75 that time. The hell you're not worthy. If you've actually watching this show, you are a tie-hard, true blue professional wrestling fan. Axe bomber, clothesline, double clothesline, catch, and the leg trip with 2 minutes and change remaining. Oh, what is this going to be trying to drag what's left of Akira Merune into the center of the ring? Is she just worn out? 1, 2, 3! Tiger on Tiger violence at Champions Week.
Here is your winner, Spring Tiger!
Oh, and I think a tag team match. A challenge being thrown down here as well. The news never stops in the AWL. A match sprung out of some shenanigans last time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Mark Briscoe and Dragonette. He is one half of the Anime Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, representing All Elite Wrestling and the Conglomeration. The Babe with the Power, WIllow Nightingale.
WIllow Nightingale, one half of the Tag Team Champions, her tag team partner. They are both able to travel across the brands at will. And they were here last week for a title defense against the United Tigers Auxiliary. Mark Briscoe, their tag team advisor, here as something we call the manager rule. You're allowed to bring one and only one member of your faction across the brands with you, but they may not compete in a match. They have to act as cornermen. And this is all coming out of some, I'm not going to say unsportsmanlike conduct, but some out-of-action combat from last week. I'll talk about that in a second.
And her opponent making her way to the ring, from Mexico City, Mexico, representing the United Tigers Auxiliary, being accompanied by Red Tiger and Blue Tiger, this is White Tiger!
During the tag team title match last week, WIllow Nightingale attacking both Spring Tiger, the #1 contender to the Joshi Championship now, and this woman, White Tiger, also known as MAZOKU 2, neither of whom were actually involved in the match. And frankly, I think that was just, I think it was an accident. It's not something WIllow would do. But in the crucible of combat, you never know what's going to come out. So that's what's going to happen tonight is WIllow Nightingale versus White Tiger. They're going to try and see just where everybody stands here. Bang the gong, the match is on, and a blowout just to start us off. And interesting that WIllow's been tagging with Dragoness for just a few weeks, picked up the Joshi Tag Team titles, long story there, and is pulling off a Dragon Drop, an original Dragon Drop. White Tiger in position. Oh, Hurricane Run, I thought she was going to go for the Speed Star drop kick. Hits that beautiful Lucha Libre. One. The only Tiger in the Tigers Auxiliary wearing stripes. Those, of course, a holdover from her family's mask that Spring Tiger has agreed to allow her to wear. Red Tiger, Blue Tiger, stripeless, still having to earn their place as full Tiger masks. The Lucha Libre action, and also, owie, she said, grabbing her own chest. Knee DT on the outside, and this is where all the action happened, on the outside of the ring. WIllow Nightingale able to, along with Dragoness doing the lion's share of the work, let's not kid ourselves, did manage to retain the Joshi Tag Team titles. And we're only about 3 weeks away from the unification match at the Champions Week event. That will be the main event. The tag team titles, for the first time ever, will be the main event of Champions Week. World Tag Team title, Joshi Tag Team title, unification. Right now, it's the conglomeration versus the Xyberhawx. 4 wrestlers, only 1 AWL original. Frankly, I don't like that, but we're going to have to see what happens. We're going to be shotgunning these tag team title defenses. Kicked out by the tag team champion. Nasty looking hold here. Toe hold, looking over the knee as well. A double strike, essentially. Collared elbow tie-up. Irish whip. Off the ropes. Oh, and catches her with a big old spine buster. Arn Anderson style. About 7.5 minutes left. WIllow Nightingale, the babe with the power, pressing that power advantage over the high-flying Luchadora Tiger style of White Tiger. Oh, swing and a miss by both women. Irish whip off the ropes, drop down into the stunner! The Orb of Light stunner! MAZOKU no Chikara, 1, 2... And Jumon casting a Stella La Mystica! It's not Tiger style, it's pure Lucha Libre. And it is the power of the Familia. What are we going to see here? She wants her opponent standing. Last time, it was the Hurricane Rana. Speed Star dropkick does not connect. WIllow going to try and take advantage. Looking for that Spicoli driver, and it hits it. Oh no, it goes into a full-on power slam. Into a cover. 1, 2. No, only the 1 count. There's 6 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock in this 10-minute time limit contest. Both women jockeying for position, up, down, all around, off of the ropes, drop kick connect. Reina de la Ring, the queen of the ring positioning, knows exactly what she's doing, and it was out here in the danger zone among enemy territory. The WIllow attacked White Tiger. Irish whip into the far corner. Oh, what is this going to be? Oh no, a great reversal by Nightingale, but an escape by White Tiger as well. Both these women very evenly matched so far, even though they have completely contrary styles. Up. Oh, what is this? Up, down, head scissors. Thought she was going to go for a fancy arm drag, but the second head scissor does not connect. WIllow able to resist with about half the time remaining.
Open kick, 5 minutes. 5 minutes up.
WIllow on the ropes, literally. This is a singles match, not tag team. You wouldn't think that this would be a factor in a tag team #1 contender situation. Orb of Light, headbutt. That's new. I've seen her do a splash, but a headbutt, that is new. 1, 2, 3. White Tiger going a little too deep into the playbook, in my opinion.
It is your winner, White Tiger!
Coming up short in the tag team title match, the United Tigers Auxiliary able to pick up a victory here tonight in singles combat. We'll see what the future holds for these young Tigresses. Speaking of the future, I don't want to know what the future is for MAZOKU. William Styles has hinted that there are other members. Let's see if we have a debut tonight or not. I don't know.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of the Blade that cuts between life and death, Son Yaiba, and the Warhammer, William Styles, because they are MAZOKU.
MAZOKU is not a faction. They work for me, says William Styles. He wants vengeance and gold. But will his gold shine in the darkness? Tonight, he faces two wrestlers who represent the light of strong style. Two graduates of the Noge Dojo. Here we go.
And their opponents, the tag team combination of Grip, Yokai, and Japanese Young Country, Fujii. Together they are TMDK.
Part of the rising generation of Shimihon Press. Do they have a road to the Tokyo Dome? At this point, does anybody care? Well, maybe we'll find out in the crucible of combat right here, right now. William Styles starting us off. Bang the gong, the match is on. A good old-fashioned chop to the chest does absolutely fuck all to William Styles. But a clubbing blow to the back brings the opponent down to a knee. TMDK, the mighty don't kneel. Well, the mighty just knelt before William Styles. Samoan drop. I don't think he's got a drop of Samoan blood in him, but to be fair, these days, what wrestler doesn't? Well, there's your grip right there, folks. Oh! Kidney punch off of the goozle. 15 minutes on the clock in this non-title tag team bout. We do, of course, still have our title match in the tag team division, the World Tag Team division, the Danshi division, coming up a little bit later tonight. And a tag is made to Sombo no Yaiba. Sombo no Yaiba, 31 wins and 34 losses in his AWL career. I want to know, how the hell did William Styles get his hands on Sombo no Yaiba? Last time we saw this thing, when the hell did Sombo no Yaiba learn to throw a drop kick? Last time we saw Sombo no Yaiba, he was working for Gamba Hishi Dark. Nobody's seen Gamba in over a year now. He has completely vanished from the league. The four-time AWL Grand Champion. We haven't seen him since he last lost that belt. Somehow, one of his generals, one of his most powerful minions, now working for somebody else. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Is it possible that absence loosens the bonds of demonic servitude? I don't know. Right hand does not do anything at all. These two monsters, whether it be in the Danshi division, whether it be in the soon-to-be unified World Tag Team division, if these two wanted, well, I don't think somebody either is making any of the decisions here. If William Styles wanted to be a tag team champion, I think he could cutthroat, a cutthroat Argentinian backbreaker. Great escape, barely an escape by TMDK. Right hand, broken, a headbutt. Is that a headbutt, a mask butt, or a helmet butt? I don't even know what that thing is. 1, 2. We don't know much about Sombo no Yaiba, except that he is one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the history of the league. That Sansu powerbomb of his is just, I'm shocked he hasn't broken somebody's neck yet. Of course, TMDK no longer in control of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. The triple contracted Konosuke Takeshita, the alpha of the Don Callis family, now at the top of Japan. Nihon no Teppin, Nihon no Puroresu no Teppin. Oh, float over, look for the DDT, manages to take the Giant off of his feet, and Styles is pissed on the outside. Warhammer expected this to be a lot easier, but you are facing off against good old-fashioned Japanese Tokon, the fighting spirit. brought into TMDK. Oiwa, a graduate of the dojo. Fujita, the Japanese young punk, was actually a Japanese young boy when he was brought in. He did not officially go on excursion, I don't believe. And I don't think, have we seen a single tag on the TMDK? Oh, we have actually, yeah, sorry, Fujita in now. Goodbye. Snake Eyes on that top turnbuckle in the friendly corner, and Oiwa on the outside. I might be getting these two mixed up, I can never tell them apart. That's the problem with a lot of the younger guys in New Japan. They have no distinct personalities. One, kick out. 10 minutes and change remaining. I don't think William Styles expected to hear the first time call here, but he has targeted another Japanese wrestler of great renown, that is Okada Kazuchika. He wants his win back. He's willing to flat out say that. Drop down, right hand.
5 minutes past.
What is he doing? Oh, trying to compensate for the height difference. A guillotine choke, a hangman's choke. And Styles is in trouble here. Yeah, okay, kid, when are you going to realize? The old chop to the chest, hit very hard in very safe places. That doesn't do shit to William Styles. Tag made to Somba no Yaiba at a Shinkansen of a lariat right down to the canvas. Good grief. But you got to give the TMDK guys some credit here. They are not going to give up. They are not going to quit. Elbow drop right to the mush, right to the face. Oiwa, by the way, 1-1 in the AWL. Kosei Fujita, 0-1. William Styles, as I scroll down on the spreadsheet here. William Styles, 11-4. Somba no Yaiba, 31-34, Samoan drop. And look at this, deadlift by the throat, Beal tosses him halfway across that AWL 20 by 20 foot ring. Good gravy. What, I'm hungry. I could use some mashed potatoes and gravy right now. What is he doing? Somba no Yaiba like a cat playing with his food, but the food plays back. Boot to the head, and so far TMDK, all the way down to the underworld with that choke slam. One, is there going to be a save here? No, but there's going to be a kick out. That is Tolkon. Oh, flying axe bomber. I don't think that was a clothesline. I think he hit with the point of the elbow. That was an axe bomber. Oh no. But maybe some damage done to that left arm. Up and over. And it works. I did not expect that to work. Kick away, nearly sending TMDK head over heels. Tag is made. And notice how there's nobody in the corner. I think the spirit of the mighty has been broken here. Off of the ropes, boot, no. Collar and elbow tie up. Into the neutral corner now. Oh, what is he thinking? Not going to be good, whatever. Oh no, the backsplash does not connect. Fujita very good at running away. But he is also very bad at knowing when to quit. Looking for that small package driver. Can he hook it? No, he can't. He can't hook the far leg. Doesn't have the pin. Doesn't have the hold. That's the training of Zack Sabre Jr. And we're seeing some of it right here. Looking for a label lock. A modification of the Reclamator. Couple of right hands. We've already seen one disqualification 5 count. MAZOKU needs to avoid that at all costs here. They are undefeated as a tag team, albeit this is only their second tag team bout. But in the AWL tag team division, every win counts, every loss hurts. The Warhammer, hot shot stunner over the top rope. He never used to be able to do that before. Just crushing the guts and maybe crushing the fighting spirit of TMDK. Good night.
Here are your winners, MAZOKU.
Another challenge laid out tonight, but unfortunately this is no longer a title match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, England, the frontman of TMDK, Zaidan Jr.
Forced to enter first, a humiliation for the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, defeated by the Alpha and King of Pro Wrestling in Sumo Hall, Ryogoku Kokugikan de Makimashita. And he speaks enough Japanese, he knows what I just said. But he still wants his win back. He still wants a rematch with this man who pinned him 1, 2, 3.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger Style, Tokuno He is 1/3 of the reigning Kings of Trios, Fujii Takuma.
Fujii Takuma, he had a win over the IWGP champion, but now he has nothing. He has nothing on Takeshita. So, wait a minute. Oh! Well, you see that medal around his neck, that golden opportunity, that King of Trios victory medal. Can he do that? I mean, yes, the golden opportunity says any match, anytime, any place for any title, but at least implicit in that is there's got to be an AWL title, right? Right? Can he challenge another company's belt? I mean, Takeshita, he doesn't work here. He's got 3 contracts. We're not one of them. Okay, we're gonna have somebody give me the commissioner's office on the speaker, please. Okay, yes, I will shut up and call the damn match. All right, fine, whatever. Okay, so a little bit of confusion here as far as if that's actually how that works. But running DDT to start us off, an easy touchy-eye for the former Tiger the Dark. Fujii Takuma fighting out of the Unified School of the Tiger style. Collar and elbow tie-up. What do we have here? Simple side headlock. Oh, Fujii Takuma. He's got the power advantage on Sabre. To be fair, most people do. But he's trying to go techers with the self-proclaimed and honestly, I think justified, best technical wrestler in the world. Overhand wristlock escape here, nearly getting Fujita down to one knee. And that would negate the height advantage. And a leg sweep by the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Is he thinking Ushigoroshi? I think he is. But Goto is back, and another flying DDT! This time off of the ropes, tornado style! The Tiger style, occasionally known as Lucha Resu or Strong Lucha. That combination of Japanese strong style and Mexican Lucha Libre, the Cocaine Junior Heavyweight Wrestling, that is what is being put on display by Fujii Takuma. the former Tiger the Dark, he has not lost that Tiger style. He has not lost that Tiger spirit. And Zack Sabre Jr., the champion who wanted to come here to expand his horizons, he is facing a style he just does not understand. And he has been a Tiger. I think we're not going too far inside baseball here, that we know that as part of the Tigers War, Zack Sabre Jr. did don an honorary Tiger mask at one point, but he never really understood Tiger style. He thought it was just a gimmick. It's not. It is a school of wrestling. It is a proper opportunity here. What do we have? And a big splash. If you turn the clock back, it was AWL Hontai episode 454. Zack Sabre Jr. challenged then AWL Grand Champion Tiger Mask 2 in a losing effort, gained a lot of respect, and actually joined the Tigers War temporarily as Sabre Tiger Jr., but I don't think he learned a damn thing about the Tiger style. He learned to respect it. I think maybe he learned to fear the Tiger style, but he was never able to learn how it works. That was a couple of years ago. He is a new man who's tapped back into his Suzuki Gun darkness on occasion. He still bleeds the orange of TMDK, already losing one match tonight. Showing atrocious teamwork in the process, incidentally. Attempted big boot gets nothing but air. Zack going to try and take advantage now with 6 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Zack waiting for his opponent to be standing. He wants him in the ring. He doesn't like using the ropes, but he will if he has to. What the hell is this? An almost inverted version of a tarantula hold. An illegal hold. You can only hold that for up to 5 seconds. But that will do a lot of damage to the arms. Remember, those are not ropes. Those are steel elevator cables wrapped in rubber tubing and electrical tape. And to make sure they stay tight and taut. On the outside now, 20 count has begun. Both men intimately familiar with this from the Animated Wrestling League and Shin-Nihon Pro-Wrestling. This is AWL Hontai, our Japanese branch. You want to see our Canadian show? That's going to be coming up early in the week. I try to do Friday and Monday. My work schedule isn't helping here. I try to put at least a day or two between uploads. Up we go, down we go. Collar and elbow. What do we have here? Looking for the body slam onto the steel superstructure of that 20 by 20 foot ring.
5分経過、5分経過、5 minutes touch.
And without even the minimal protection the mask offers him, Fujii Takuma busted open by the front man, by the former champion of the world, the Gaijin who ruled Japan. Shoots the half into the cover. One, doesn't have a good grip on that leg. You notice how he had his arm over the knee, not under it. That is an uncharacteristic slip up by ZSJ. And this is smart, going for the legs, shifting levels, looking for it. Darkness Driver 2! He Satsuwaza! 1. And the sold-out Super No Vacancy crowd here in the arena cannot believe this. A Fight Forever chant coming out now. They're going to be fighting for about 4 more minutes at most tonight. But I don't think this is a rival we could go back to. High shoulder tackle. That wasn't going for the chest. That was going for the head. Stomp on the arm. trying to break the arm, maybe hyperextend the elbow. If you could take away a major joint like Zach's elbow, you're taking away a lot of his technique. He relies on his hands and his arms more than most wrestlers. Not going to fight on the outside this time. He says, hey, dickhead, let's do this in the ring. You were the one who was just fighting outside, you hypocrite. Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family trying to get us back in the ring here.
3 minutes left.
And a nasty kick. He's looking for... Here we go. There's the submission. Call it the brutalizer. Call it the rings of Saturn. I call it effective. Well, what has he got here? He's looking for some... He's going right back to it. He goes right back to the same hold. That's uncharacteristic. But it works. The tap out, a clear and obvious tap. Zach gets his win back, and he gets it, more importantly, by submission.
Here is your winner, Zack Sabre Jr.
Is that justification? Does that make him feel better after losing the World Championship? Absolutely fucking not. But does that prove he is still the king of the techers? I think it does. Main event time, AWL World's Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It's scheduled for one fall, one submission or a knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the MMA Wrestling League World Tag Team Championship.
And the United Empire out in full force tonight. Templario, Jacob Austin Young, and the Public Enemy, TJP. TJP and Templario, of course, the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions. Templario also the CMLL Middleweight Champion and one of the MLP Champions as well, I believe also middleweight. But it's Greto Khan and the Prince of Pace, Cal Newman, that we are focusing on tonight as they are the #1 challengers for the AWL World Tag Team titles. It was supposed to be a generation team of Callum and Will Ospreay. Ospreay, of course, undergoing neck surgery. Apparently successful. We wish him a very speedy recovery. A substitution being allowed in this situation. And the most decorated trio in the Animated Wrestling League, the Xyberhawx. Ha-ha! Thunderhawk in the blue. He is the only singles champion of the trio. He is the AWL Canadian National Champion here under the manager rule. He will be in the corner of his trio's partners. Razorhawk in gold, Dangerhawk in red, the World Tag Team Champions. But I'm not even going to ask it as a question. This is a declarative statement. Razorhawk not 100%. I don't know how the hell he got cleared for this. Go check out AWL Strong and Free Thanksgiving Terror. This man was hurt. The debut of the deadly Poison Hawk in the Animated Wrestling League, putting Razorhawk not through a table, through a flaming table. I've never seen that before in this league. But it doesn't matter, because right now, the titles must be defended, the show must go on. We now go to ringside for our official introductions to the main event.
Introducing first the challengers. Fighting out of and representing and accompanied by the United Empire. They are the #1 rank in the AWL Best Four. The tag team combination, the Prince of Pace, Callum Newman, the Dominator, Great All Khan. Together they are the United Empire. And their opponents here are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Champions. Tonight, making their second ten defense, fighting out of cyberspace, accompanied by Thunderhawk. This is Razorhawk and Dangerhawk, the Xyberhawx. This is an officially sanctioned World Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL official Hana Papanush in charge.
The oldest tenured titles about to be unified. But this is all about the Danshi division. And we got 4 men, or should I say, 1 man, 2 birds, and whatever the hell Great Okan is. Bang the gong, the main event title match is on! And I don't know why the hell Razorhawk is starting this contest. Maybe realizing I want to keep Dangerhawk in reserve. Or I want to tag out as quickly as possible. Tag made in 20 seconds. Little alley-oop from the flyest wrestlers in the galaxy. Dangerhawk, a former Young Lions Cup champion, reigning tag team champion of the world. High in the sky with the drop kick. 1. Now, I think if anybody in the United Empire can keep up in the high-flying game with the Xyberhawx, it's got to be the Prince of Pace, Callum Newman. As you're seeing right there, a rapid combination leading to that kick right to the mask. Trouble here. We're going to see the tag Kogeki. Here comes the power. It's the Dominator, Great Okan. Anything you can do, we can do better, says the United Empire. With that assisted shoulder tackle. How the hell does he do that? I know he's mastered like 37 different martial arts, but that man should not be able to do a lion salt. Lion salt from the man from the land of the lion mark. And wait a minute, I think it was Jacob Austin Young. You say Austin Young, Temporario, TJP on the outside, paying rapt attention here. United Empire, they do tend to travel in a pack. They usually don't interfere in each other's matches. They don't think they need to. But in a time when the future of the Empire, some would argue, is in doubt. Oh, boom! What the hell was that? Great Okan's martial prowess coming to the forefront. And let's also talk about tag team experience here. The Xyberhawx have been, granted a variety of members, have been a trio, a tag team as well for many years now. But this specific combination of the United Empire, Dominator, Great Okan, Prince of Pace, Callum Newman, 2-time former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. But key word, heavyweight. At that point, they didn't have to deal with these junior heavyweight style wrestlers. Newman, of course, did start as a junior in New Japan, packed on the muscle, packed on the power, went up to heavyweight, Mongolian chop. But that's going to be the Xyberhawks' biggest advantage here, their wrestling style. Their super-heroic high-flying, and another moonsault press, god damn! I'm not sure it's a matter of can Great Okan do that, this is does he usually want to. Oh wait a minute, the Mongolian chop blocked! The gravity kick, the zero gravity kick, I should probably call it from these 3, comes in as a great defense. Reversal of fortunes into the wrong corner though. Not going to go for the tag, and that's because Razorhawk still burnt. That suit of his did provide some minimal protection against the flaming table. No, I'm dead serious. Go back. Watch. It was the first match of Thanksgiving Terror after the Xyberhawks' victory over the Monster Union. Poisonhawk, who's been plaguing the Xyberhawks over in Power Pro Lucha, showed up, beat the living hell out of Razorhawk, with whom he has a casket match at World of Ruin next month. Lit a table on fire and German suplexed Razorhawk right through it. So Dangerhawk essentially is going to have to be defending these tag team titles on his own. This title match had already been announced. There was no changing it. The only other option would be for the Xyberhawx to forfeit the titles. They were not going to do that. I personally want to have a word with Dr. Marcus Feelgood, the AWL Chief Medical Officer. Figure out how the hell Razorhawk was cleared, tag made. I have been told he is cleared for tag team and trios action. He is not cleared for singles wrestling. I think that's kind of bullshit, but you know what? I'm not the doctor. So, knee lift, and you can see Razorhawk a half a step slower than usual, but he is going to try it. He wants his opponent standing. He might be looking. I don't think he can do the skyward soar, but he can hit the speed star drop kick.
5 minutes pop.
Cover. One and only on Callum Newman. 5 minutes into our 30-minute time limit here. Extended time limit in championship matches to make it less likely of a time limit draw. We don't want to see titles defended that way. Snapmare takedown off the ropes. Prince of Pace with the penalty kick. Oh, swing and a miss. Super kick misses as well, however. Both men on an even playing field. This is not going to be good. Off of the ropes. Drop down. Tries to trip him up. It doesn't work. Leapfrog. No one there. Huracan Rana. Nasty looking boots right to the mask. Maybe trying to shift that mask so that it blocks the vision, at least the peripheral vision. Drop kick right to the head. The Prince of Pace, Callum Newman, living up to his mark here. Wrestling at a tremendous pace here. What is he thinking? Vertical. He's thinking brain buster. 1, 2, and 2 only. Dangerhawk saving the match. This is exactly what the Xyberhawx did not want to happen. An isolated period of Razorhawk taking damage to the man who is already damaged, but he's looking for the cyber twist. Gets it. Can he hold it? Okan not coming in too. Okan knowing he didn't need to. With your back screwed up. He's no way he can do this. He's looking for that razor's edge on the razor's wing. Now Okan is worried. Breaking it up before even a 1 count. Bad positioning. Tag team wrestling, a game of territory as much as it is a sport of combat. You got to get your opponent on your side of the ring. That's exactly. No, you don't want to make a tag here. You really don't. And Dangerhawk does not do so. Knowing he's got to get Razorhawk as much rest time as he can here. Oh, here we go. Hesitation drop kick in the corner. Looking for that cyber twist himself. Razor couldn't hold it, but I think Danger can. No, he doesn't. He goes for a traditional cover. 1, 2, 3. He has done it. Dangerhawk saving the tag team titles for the team.
Here are your winners, and World Tag Team Champions, the Xyberhawx.
But the big question is, will Razorhawk be able to defend the titles at Champions Week? I think they could make it there. Next week, hopefully the return of Black Tiger Queen, the Joshi champion. Until then, I'm Ryu Sensei. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Korede kimarida.